If you are unhappy in your body, unhappy in your relationship, unhappy with your bank account, unhappy with your business, your audience, with anything, if anything feels hard and annoying and you're not happy and you're not fulfilled, you have the ability to change it. And you deserve to love your fucking life. You deserve to have everything you want. You deserve to have a loving relationship, feel companionship and belonging. You deserve to have money that can give you experiences. You deserve to have great friends, work, a job, a career, or a business lights you up and makes you feel on purpose. Like, I hope you understand that the responsibility falls on you. You are responsible for living a life that excites you and makes you feel alive. And if it doesn't right now, hope that you found this episode to shake you a little bit into waking the hell up and changing that.
Hola, hola. It's your girl, Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, queen, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome. And I am here to remind you, I'm a confidence coach, a business mentor, a speaker, an author, and I am obsessed with women standing up, showing up, and creating their confidence. And I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you.
Hello. Okay, so much is happening. And before I hit record, I was like, what am I going to wear? Do I put a hat on? Have I wore this shirt already on a podcast? All the things. I'm freezing my fucking ass off because it is winter and I'm in sweatpants and my toes are frozen and it's really cold and I'm feeling all the feels. And no, I am not about to get my period. I'm not. It's already come. But I've been crying. I don't even know. I don't even know how to start. So I'm just going to talk about it, right? The level of excitement that I have in my heart and my soul and my skin and my bones, in my everything, in my home, in my family unit right now is like if you had a frequency measurer, we'd be like, beep, like we'd just be pinging. The Kramers would be pinging right now. And I thought that I could share on this episode about the importance of you being excited about your life. And you don't need to be a billionaire. You don't need to have a mansion. You don't need to have the biggest influence, followers, bullshit, Porsches. You don't need to have all that in order to live an exciting life. I firmly believe that. And I think too many of us stay in lives, relationships, friendships, businesses, jobs, careers, family relationships that make us unhappy. And I wish I could transfer my experience of death and loss and grief and heartbreak and heartache and pain and trauma, just the experience, to your mind to tell you that it is not worth you going through that in order to understand how precious your life is. But for many of the people, when I get interviewed on a podcast, the number one question I get is, oh my God, you've had all this loss, all this bad stuff has happened. How can we tell people to finally, what's the one thing, what's the one way that we can be confident and love our lives and not let things stop us? And my answer is always, you can't. You have to actually go through the experience of feeling loss, messed up, pain, trauma. You have to feel all of that in order to realize that your life is precious and that this will end. At some point in time, we're going to be wrapping it up here. And it's sad and it's morbid and it's messed up, but it is so true. It is the only truth, is that your time on planet Earth is going to end. And we don't know when. I have no idea when I'm going to be gone. I have no idea if I will get to say goodbye to my children, goodbye to my husband. I don't know if it'll be me or him. I have no idea. What I do know is that today I'm breathing and I'm alive and I have a chance to go after what I desire. I have a chance to live my life to the fullest. I have a chance to call the people I love, to look at my children in the eyes and say, I love you. You're amazing. You're brilliant. I have a chance to shoot my shot and pitch myself for something. I have a chance to book a flight and go overseas. I have a chance to share my message and my life with you, my beautiful community here, the person listening to this episode or watching this episode. I have a chance to push record and make this episode happen right now, not in 6 years, not when the lighting is better, not when I'm ready, not when I have 1 billion followers, right now. And I want to say to you that I think that your life is going to show you what you need to do. And so if you are unhappy in your body, if you're unhappy in your relationship, if you're unhappy with your bank account, if you're unhappy with your business, with your audience, with anything, if anything feels hard and annoying and you're not happy and you're not fulfilled, you have the ability. Every single one of us has the ability to change it. And you deserve to love your fucking life. You deserve to live a life of your dreams. You deserve to have everything you want. You deserve that. You deserve to have a loving relationship and feel companionship and belonging. You deserve to have money that can give you experiences that you want to have in life. You deserve to have great friends, whether it's 2 or 200. Good luck with the 200. Whether it's 20 or 2 friends that truly care for you and support you and have your back and are there for you, you deserve that. You deserve work, a job, a career, or a business that lights you up and makes you feel on purpose and happy about what you get to do. Like, I hope you understand that the responsibility falls on you. You are responsible for your joy and your happiness. You are responsible for living a life that excites you and makes you feel alive. And if it doesn't right now, I hope that you found this episode to shake you a little bit into waking the hell up and changing that. You actually have the ability to shift it. And it sounds crazy, but people have done it before you and people will do it after you. There's people to the left and the right of me doing it. Somebody is hating their life and doing nothing, and someone in the same breath is loving their life and impacting and having the best time ever on the same planet in the same time frame. How is that a possibility? So I wanted to share some things that I found that were taking away excitement, that were feeling like not giving me the joy and the happiness and the purpose. And one of those things was me not being in my essence, me not being in the thing that I love. I love being out in the world with people. I could cry. I'm obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with my listeners. I'm obsessed with my audience. I'm obsessed with community. I'm obsessed with talking to strangers. Like, since I can remember, I have been that person that talks to strangers. As a kid, I love talking to homeless people. I will have a chat with any random ass person. I love it so much because I really deeply value connection. I deeply value human beings. I deeply value getting to know someone, smiling at someone, just the exchange of energy. Nothing else. I need nothing else from you but a good morning. How are you? Like, that's what I want to do. And when I'm not out in the world, when I'm not connecting with people, when I'm not impacting, when I'm not doing my work that I came here to do, and I'm not walking my purpose, I feel like I have no energy. I feel like something's missing. I feel like a piece of my heart is gone. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I feel lost. I feel like, where is my light? And now I want to say to you, of course, you have to be home sometimes. You can't be traveling and going out in the world too much. But I am a person that if I'm home the whole weekend, you'll never find me home the whole weekend. I will take the car and I will go to the shops just to look at people. I will go down to the coffee shop. I will be out. I have to get out of the house. My husband is a Cancer and he is a crab shell home body. My home is my sanctuary. My home's not my sanctuary. The world is my sanctuary. I love the world. I love being in different environments. And like, I came back from America after 30 days in America last year. And as we were about to get home, my husband was like, oh my God, I'm so happy to be home. And I'm like, I think we need food. I'm going to go shopping. And he goes, are you serious? You haven't even put a foot in our house, dropped your bag, and your ass is about to get in our car and drive to the shops to buy food. I was like, yeah, I'm already bored. And Hamish was like, you're a psychopath. And that like shows you who I am. Okay. I don't know who that's like, but that's me. Okay. And I realized that if I'm not doing what lights me up, then I'm not on fire and on purpose. That's one of the things. If I have stagnation in any area, stagnation is like stuck, blocked energy. If a friendship feels hard, I'm out, baby. I ain't doing it. Fuck that. No. If a offer in my business, something feels sticky or any hard, like not hard, like I do hard work, I be working hard. Hard, like it's not easeful, like something's not working, like it feels harder than it needs to be. I'm saying hell no to it. If a relationship, no way. It's not happening. A client, goodbye. Here's your money, go. See you later. Like, I do not want to be in stagnant energy. So in order for me not to be in stagnant energy, I move my body. What do you do? What do you do to move the energy in your body? Walking, heavy lifting, running. Some of you be doing crazy running and shit like that. Like whatever it is, pickleball, whatever it is that you have to do, stagnant energy is not good for you. Stagnant relationships, stuck anything, your flow does not happen. Literally the meridians, right? Like you don't get that chi. You don't get that energy. You don't get that flow moving through you. I want you to check in as you're listening. Is there an area in your life you feel stuck? You feel stagnant? Something's not moving. What is it? And if you could go to that area of your life that feels like it's not moving or it's stagnant, what is it? What is it trying to tell you? What does it want to say to you? What message does it have for you if it had a message? If it could speak to you, what do you think it would tell you? What would it ask you? What would it recommend? We have to get intuitive with ourselves because these feelings of not having an exciting life or hating what we're doing or stagnation or being in relationships that we don't want to be in or being in a job or work or career or business or that's a choice. That's a choice. Now, obviously, there's people that are in domestically violent relationships and they cannot get out, and that is harder. And I'm not talking about that. So if that's you or a friend of yours, I'm not talking about that. That is so different and deep and has many layers and safety. That's not what I'm mentioning. What I am mentioning is, you know, you're not happy in whatever area. Why are you not taking that into account and changing it? Why have you decided that you get what you get? In Australia, they have this horrible saying that they tell kids in school, you get what you get and you don't get upset. Shut up. Don't say that to my son. I have told off many childcare workers, no, don't say that to my son. In every school, don't say that to my kids. You don't get what you get. You get what you work for. You get what you go after. And you don't get upset. Are you crazy? You're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to cry about it, not be happy about it, make a fuss about it, and then you go and change it. You are responsible for the results that you want in your life. You have to realize that there are people with similar stories than you or worse, which is what I look to. People that have worse experiences that have been able to create and cultivate and craft a life that they love. They've been able, because of all the bad pain, bad things that happen to them, they've been able to overcome it. And despite that, create an amazing life. So if you feel right now like you're in the dark and you're like, I have no idea, Erica, how I'm going to get out of this. You don't understand. You don't understand this, that, and the other. I understand. I don't know what you're going through, but I understand what it's like to feel stuck and have bad things happening and feel like you're never going to see the light of day. And I'm telling you that area, if you're in that position, let that move you towards changing and shifting. Let it lead you to podcasts, mentors, coaches, therapists, whatever you got to do. Let it lead you out into the light, because that's not all there is for you. This tough thing you're going through, if you're going through a rough time or a rough patch, or you don't know who you are, you're having like, so many of my clients are in their 40s, 50s, and they're having like a midlife expansion. I'm going to call it an expansion because they are actually growing out of their old selves. Maybe you're having an expansion. Maybe you're growing out of who you used to be. And that jacket, that suit, that skin bag does not fit you anymore. You are shifting, evolving, expanding to another layer and level of yourself. And it requires something new. And it's scary and it feels uncomfortable. It's unknown. It's uncertainty. Of course it is. But that should excite you because that means anything can happen. That means possibility is around the corner. That means something's cooking up. That means there's something to look forward to. That means, oh my gosh, what else is around the corner? What new thing? Whoa, this could be amazing. This could be exciting. Get excited about it. Use that frustration to build excitement about what is coming around the corner, as opposed to staying stuck and being like, oh, well, this is it. It's not done until you're done. And so I want to invite you to live a life of excitement. And it doesn't mean that you're jumping off buildings and I don't do that shit, right? I'm not jumping out of an airplane. I'm not climbing a mountain. I'm not doing an Ironman. That's not exciting for me. Maybe that's exciting for some of you. Great, cool. But for me, I want to live a life that makes me happy. I want to feel like I'm chasing my dream. What is your dream? What is it that you want? What's something that you want that you don't yet have? Is it money? Is it experiences? Is it travel? Is it taking your family out? Is it finding love? Is it making great friends? What is it that you want? Ask yourself, what is it that I want that I don't yet have? Great. How do I feel when I imagine myself having that? Does that feel exciting? Does that feel fun? You know, some people get like, oh, I want to make more money, but oh my God, I'm so tired. Don't think about it like that. Think about, I want to make more money. How does that feel when you have more money? How does the freedom and the lifestyle feel? Feels amazing. Oh, but I got to work hard. Let's not do that. What if it could be fun? What if it could be easy? What if it could come without you working harder? What if you could find the love of your life without you having to go on Tinder and swipe left, right, and fucking up and down? What if you could find a job and a career that you love that's perfect for you and it wasn't hard? What if it was easy? What if you enjoyed it? What if it was fun? I want you to get into the energy of excitement, of I'm excited. Sometimes, let's not lie, all the time, I am nervous. I am petrified, actually. I am scared. Like, I live life on the edge, skid marks in your undies type shit. Like, I'm scared most of the time. I'm doing crazy stuff that is so scary. And I need you to know that the air quotes queen of confidence is scared as hell all the time. But I have shifted the way that I think about fear. And instead, I'm like, I'm excited. This is exciting. Listen to me. Every time I'm about to get on stage, I'm nervous. I want to run the other way. I would never do it. But I'm like, okay. Like one time I was pinching myself because I was so like, oh my God, I'm going to vomit. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to run away. What if I leave? No one will know. It's not going to happen. I have been to that point where I'm so nervous and so scared, but I tell myself, this is awesome. I'm excited. This is exciting. And I utilize the adrenaline and the cortisol as excitement instead of fear, run, fight, flight. Let's get out of here. This sucks. This is bad for you. I rewire the meaning of that feeling in my body, which is something you can do by telling yourself a different story, by shifting the narrative of your life. Yeah, it's really scary to speak in public. Yeah, it's really scary to pitch yourself and someone says no. Yeah, it's really scary to put something out on the internet and then no one watches it and get rejected. Guess what? That will toughen you up. Guess what? You will learn something from your mistake. You will learn. You never failed. You're learning. And that learning is exciting because you're growing and you're expanding. And next time it's better and next time it's better. And now you have a really great story to tell. It didn't just get given to you. You busted your ass and you worked for it. And you know what it's like to struggle and to suck and to be shit and to feel bad and to be terrified. And however, keep going and then get the great result. That's a better story that you could tell about how shit it was, how much you sucked, how no one cared, all the way till now, boom, look at this. And I would argue that the reason why I have my audience and people that buy my shit or join my programs or work with me or listen to my podcast is because I have that story, that hero's journey, the bad, 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 bad. I overcame the dragon. Then this great thing happened. I still have bad shit that happens to me. Bad things will still happen to me, but I have to shift the way that I see it. I am learning, I am growing, I am evolving. Say that. You are expanding. You are right now in an expansion and it feels terrible. And stretch marks and growing pains fucking hurt. Okay? That's a part of the process. You don't get to skip that. If you truly want to grow, you don't get to skip that. However, what this is giving you, this air quotes bad thing or hard time that you're in right now, is giving you data. It's giving you information. It's saying, I don't like this. I don't want this. This is not who I am supposed to be. This is not all I want for my life. Get excited. Thank you for the information. Put that shit in. Do. What do we do to change it? I want this instead. See the shit you don't want. What do you want at the opposite? What do you want instead? Great. Now we have something to go after. Now we got to take scary ass actions and you got to fall flat on your ass and get yourself back up. You're going to have a few bruises, a few cuts. That's what it's about. And then when you make it there, when you achieve the thing you want, what a story that you can tell. And people will be like, no, you don't understand. You had everything you wanted. It was easy for you. And you will laugh and say, what the hell do you know? You have no idea. It is not easy. It's a fight every day, but I show up because it's my fucking life and I'm still alive and I'm here and I want to live my life. I want to go after what I want. I want to live the best life that I can live. I want to have the things that I desire. I want to experience all that I can of this beautiful life because my friend, I am alive and breathing. And every fucking day, 155,000 people do not wake up and your ass is breathing. You fucking win. You win. What are you waiting for? Go after everything you desire. There is absolutely no reason that you do not have an exciting life where you're chasing the things that you want. And is it exciting 24/7? Of course not. I don't feel excited about putting my kids to bed every single night. But one day when they're no longer here and they've moved away and they're older, hopefully, bless, I will miss that. And I will think that wasn't exciting. So I'm excited about putting them to bed. I'm excited about brushing my teeth. I'm excited that I get to pee on the toilet because I can. When I was in the hospital and I broke my back, I couldn't even pee. I had a catheter. I'm excited about peeing. I'm excited that it's Wednesday. I'm excited that I'm going to America and I'm excited that I'm going to sleep and tomorrow's the same shit next day. I'm excited about all of it. I don't celebrate turning 40. I celebrate 38 and 37 and 39. All of it is exciting if you wish to look at your life in that way. And I think that you should. Because you're still here. You're alive. You're going after it. Make sure you are actually living, not living in fear, but living your life and chasing the excitement. You're not happy? Change that shit. You don't like them? Don't text them back. They're not nice to you? Don't call them. Don't hang out with them. You're not happy? Delete, leave, cancel, get fired, whatever, retire. Do whatever you got to do to move in the areas you're not happy with and move towards that thing that's going to bring you joy. Okay? I love you. and I will see you next week.